our pumpkin here. We have 1 cup of pumpkin. Here we have 3/4 cup of oil, vegetable oil, canola oil, either will work. I have 2 eggs here that I've already whisked nicely, so they're ready to go. There we go. 1 cup granulated sugar going right in there. We're gonna add some pumpkin pie spice. I finally broke down and bought pumpkin pie spice. You need about a teaspoon, but I mean, you know, I'm just gonna be as generous as I wanna be because it smells good and I love it. Okay, so vanilla extract is what we need, but I ran out. It hasn't been delivered to me yet, so I'm going to use maple syrup instead, about a 1/2 teaspoon worth. What do you use when you run out of vanilla? This seems to be the best substitute in my opinion, but I'm always open to hearing other opinions. We're just gonna give this a nice stir, incorporate all of these sugary and wet ingredients until they're combined really well. All right, that is looking well blended. Now we're going to add some flour. We have 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour here, dumping that right in. I have a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda going in there, and just a sprinkle of salt, about 1/4 teaspoon worth, just like that. And we're gonna stir this together, combine it really well. Okay, this is ready to go almost, but we have a key ingredient coming up. I'm gonna set this aside, bring over a bowl. Here I have chocolate chips, about 1.5 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips. And now this is something I've never done before, but this is 1 tablespoon of flour. And we're gonna mix our chocolate chips with this flour.
Well, why do we do that?
I don't know. Does anyone know why we do this? This was recommended to me by a friend of my mother-in-law's. She said, you can't skip this step. It's really important. I don't know what it does though, so we're gonna find out and we'll let you know, but you know what? I trust this woman. She is master baker. All right, that is nice and incorporated for the most part. So now we're gonna mix this into our pumpkin bread mixture. Gonna dump most of these in. I'm just gonna reserve you know, maybe about 1/4 cup worth. I'm not exactly measuring, but about that many. And we're gonna stir these in. Pumpkin and chocolate. Oh, who can beat that? Okay, bringing over our loaf pan here, which we sprayed, but then we also added some parchment paper just to make sure that, you know, it's in there really good, and or we can take it out when it's time without any sticking. So we're gonna dump this right in here. You know, I love this bowl, but it would be nice if it had, you know, a spout to make this part a little bit easier, but let me get the rest of this in like that. You know, we gotta scrape the bowl clean or we're gonna hear about it. Isn't that true, honey? All right, easy as that. This isn't taking us barely any time whatsoever. I'm gonna take the remainder of these chocolate chips. Oh, thank you for helping me straighten my pan, honey. Yep, these have all this flour on them, which again is not something I've done before, but we're trying it out this time with you, and we'll let you know how it is. Okay. Do you think we have enough chocolate?
Absolutely not.
No, never enough chocolate. Maybe we'll add some more, but we're gonna pop this in the oven right now. We've preheated it to 350. It's going in for about an hour. All right, here's our pumpkin chocolate chip bread. Somebody snuck some extra chocolate chips on there, I see, while it was in the oven. I don't blame you. So I think what the flour did was keep these chocolate chips from getting too melty, which I don't know. I don't know if I like that, but you know what? We gave it a go. And you can let us know what you think, if you would like that or if you like them to just look nice and melty on there. Okay, take a look at this. Woo.
Ooh, that's hot.
It is hot, and it came out very easily. I'm glad we put that parchment paper just at the bottom. Look at how delicious this looks. I did not let this cool very much because I'm too excited to give it a try. So here we go. I cannot wait. Well, I'm gonna wait a second so it's a little cooler. Okay, here we go. Mmm.